Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI Tech channel. Are you ready to ride the AI wave all the way to February 2025? Because today, we're diving deep into two stocks that Wall Street is buzzing about, Nvidia and Amazon. These aren't just any tech companies. They're the titans battling it out in the AI arena. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Nvidia's dominance a sure thing, or does Amazon have a secret weapon up its sleeve? Stick around, because we're about to break it all down. Let's start with the obvious. Nvidia. This company is practically synonymous with AI. Their GPUs are the engines driving everything from self-driving cars to cutting-edge research. Think of them as the Ferrari of AI chips, powerful, sophisticated, and highly sought after. The analysts are screaming strong buy, and the target prices are downright eye-popping. But is it all hype, or is Nvidia truly worth the staggering $3.2 trillion market cap? We'll explore the risks a bit later, but for now, let's acknowledge, Nvidia is king. And the Blackwell and Rubin platforms? Those are their royal weapons. They are promising to take AI performance to a whole new level. We're talking about a potential 2.5x speed increase in AI training and a mind-blowing 15x boost in inference speeds. It's like going from a horse-drawn carriage to a rocket ship overnight. Can anyone compete? Now, let's talk about Amazon. You might think of them as just an e-commerce giant, but they're quietly building a formidable AI empire through Amazon Web Services, or AWS. AWS is the backbone of the internet, providing the infrastructure for countless businesses to run their applications. And now, they're pouring billions into data centers and AI services. Amazon isn't just buying AI, they're building it. Think of it this way. Nvidia sells the shovels, but Amazon is building the gold mine. They are embedding AI into everything they do, from personalized recommendations on their e-commerce platform to improving the efficiency of their logistics network. They're even developing their own AI chips like Trainium and Inferentia. The big question is, can Amazon leverage its massive cloud infrastructure and customer base to truly challenge Nvidia's dominance in the long run? The answer, my friends, is complicated. Okay, let's zoom in on the direct impact on the AI and tech industry. For Nvidia, their continued dominance means one thing: insatiable demand. Cloud providers, data centers, research institutions, everyone wants their chips. This pushes Nvidia to innovate even faster. But it also creates a bit of a near monopoly. Less competition can sometimes lead to higher prices or slower innovation in certain areas. It's a double-edged sword. As for Amazon, their growing AI presence means AWS will continue to expand its AI services, becoming even more accessible to businesses of all sizes. They'll also be investing heavily in AI talent and infrastructure. This is great for the AI industry as a whole, but it also puts pressure on smaller cloud providers who might struggle to keep up with Amazon's scale and resources. The impact doesn't stop with AI and tech. The cloud computing industry is exploding thanks to the massive investments in data centers by companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Meta. This creates a huge demand for data center infrastructure and fuels the growth of cloud-based AI services. The demand for data scientists and AI engineers is also skyrocketing. We're talking about a massive skills gap that needs to be filled. And don't forget the automotive industry. Nvidia is already a major player in AI-powered vehicles, and we can expect to see even more AI applications in cars, from advanced driver assistance systems to personalized in-car experiences. It's a whole new world of possibilities. But with great power comes great responsibility. The rise of AI has profound socio-economic implications. On the one hand, it creates tons of new jobs in AI research, development, and engineering. It drives economic growth across various sectors. AI can revolutionize healthcare, improve education, and enhance our lives in countless ways. But there are also serious ethical concerns. We need to worry about bias in AI algorithms, the potential for job displacement due to automation, and the increasing use of AI-powered surveillance technologies. It's crucial that we address these issues proactively to ensure that the benefits of AI are shared by everyone, not just a select few. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: the risks. This isn't a guaranteed path to riches. There are potential pitfalls we need to be aware of. First, there's the technical risk of over-reliance on Nvidia technology. What if a competitor comes up with a more efficient or cost-effective AI chip? What if there are delays or underperformance with the Blackwell and Rubin platforms? Then there's the business risk of a valuation bubble. Nvidia's stock price is incredibly high, and there's a chance it's overvalued. Increased competition from companies like AMD and Intel could also erode Nvidia's market share. Geopolitical tensions, particularly between the US and China, could disrupt Nvidia's supply chain. And let's not forget about increased government regulation of AI, which could impact both Nvidia and Amazon. I cannot stress this enough. Do your own research. And finally, there are the ethical risks. AI models can be biased if they're trained on biased data, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. The widespread adoption of AI could lead to job displacement, creating social unrest. Nvidia's technology could be used for malicious purposes, such as developing autonomous weapons or creating deepfakes. Data privacy is another major concern. And let's not forget about the environmental impact of energy-hungry AI models and data centers. Nvidia and Amazon have a responsibility to address these ethical risks proactively and ensure that AI is used for good, not evil. It's a moral imperative. All right, let's dive deeper into the specific risks associated with Nvidia. Think about it. Their whole empire is built on the assumption that their GPUs will remain the gold standard for AI acceleration. But what if a new computing paradigm emerges, like quantum computing or neuromorphic computing? Suddenly, GPUs might become obsolete. Also, Nvidia is heavily reliant on cloud providers like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. If these hyperscalers decide to develop their own AI chips, Nvidia's growth could be severely limited. And let's not forget about cybersecurity. A successful attack on Nvidia's infrastructure could expose sensitive data and damage their reputation. The stakes are incredibly high. Now, let's turn our attention to Amazon. While they're making huge strides in AI, their core business is still e-commerce and cloud computing. This means they're exposed to risks inherent in those markets, such as pricing pressures and competition from other cloud providers. Amazon's AI growth is heavily reliant on AWS. If AWS falters, Amazon's entire AI strategy could be jeopardized. And let's not forget about the broader economic picture. A general economic slowdown could reduce consumer spending on e-commerce and enterprise investment in AI infrastructure, impacting both Nvidia and Amazon. One last thing. Be wary of analyst ratings and price targets. These are just opinions, not guarantees. Analysts can be overly optimistic, and their opinions may not accurately reflect future performance. Do your own due diligence, and don't blindly follow the herd. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't get caught up in the hype. Instead, focus on the long-term fundamentals of these companies and their ability to adapt to a rapidly changing technological landscape. So, what's the verdict for February 2025? Both Nvidia and Amazon are poised to be major players in the AI revolution. Nvidia is the current king of the hill, with a dominant position in AI chips. Amazon is the rising challenger, with a massive cloud infrastructure and a growing AI ecosystem. But remember, there are significant risks to consider. The AI landscape is constantly evolving, and the future is far from certain. Before you invest, do your homework. Understand the risks and rewards. And most importantly, invest responsibly. This is an exciting time in the world of AI, but it's also a time for caution and careful planning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.